Signs are sacred encounters with pathways, turning points, and divine guidance. They appear as dragonflies, insects, birds, animals, people, places, and things, all types. I want to announce a brand new book called Signs, Sacred Encounters with Pathways, Turning Points, and Divine Guideposts. Over 2 decades ago, I began encountering, starting with a series of numbers, all kinds of signs. I encountered birds and insects and animals, vehicles, experiences, all of these incredible tappings that became my conversation with the universe, which was the title of my very first book. I expounded on what I learned at that time to share with people that life is always talking to us, that the world is speaking to us about us. Well, since that first book and that time, I have learned so much more, and I have encountered signs in an incredibly expansive way. I've also discovered that these signs show up as strings of dots that create a huge dialogue, a much larger picture to our overall story. And there's also something called echoes that occur with our signs. I'm very excited about this new book because it shares this information. And it also shares with you not only the signs that appear, but how they appear, why they appear, where they come from, what created them in the first place, and how do we begin to see them. And an especially beautiful part of this book are all of the stories by other individuals who have written about their encounters with signs, who are sharing their own life turning points, their own divine guideposts, or the pathways that they took. And when you read these stories, you're going to see yourself. You're going to be reminded of certain incidences and experiences where you encountered perhaps similar signs. And it's going to get you in touch with this beautiful language of the universe. The third section of the book goes into practices and ways of not only knowing what to do with signs, but deepening your intuition, expanding your trust with life, and empowering yourself to be more confident in your choices, in your interaction with the world, in an understanding of why life is happening the way that it's happening for you. I'm so excited about this book coming out because this is the time where more and more people are desiring to wake up, desiring to be part of a better way of life, of a new way of existence, of a more peaceful world. And that begins with us. It begins with returning to our true nature, connecting again to how we are interconnected with life. And signs show the way. So I invite you to get your copy of Signs, Sacred Encounters with Pathways, Turning Points, and Divine Guideposts. It releases on March the 10th, but you can pre-order it right now. And you can get started exploring your magical, mystical, wonderful world of signs and all that they are pointing you to. Enjoy.